we get called for everything around here. This police department is like a miniature Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Chicago. We have all their problems just on a little bit smaller scale. Specifically pertaining to the youth, crime ranges from petty theft to actual criminal homicide. We've had 13-year-olds killed, and we've had 13-year-olds do some killings. We have suspects in particular who have killed multiple people by the time they're 16 years old. This is the middle school here. We have kids with drugs in the middle school, 6th graders, 5th graders. So I mean, the drugs are rampant and wild here in the city. That's a quick way to make a buck, and that's what the youth want. They want to make a name for themselves. They want to make a quick buck, and that's the way to do it right now. When they see and hear certain things that happen in a home, they become, I would say, numb to it, or it just becomes custom, and that's how they're raised. That's what they think is normal, whether it be screaming and yelling and cursing, or beatings, or drug use.
But all of them have one thing in common. They love the encouragement that they get here, and they love the opportunity that they get here, which is like no other. Even as I'm talking now, I can hear the coaches chatting it up back there and just encouraging the kids as they, any play that they make. And that's really what Run Home Camps is about. It's about, bringing hope to these kids, hope to get up tomorrow morning. These coaches out here this week, they treat these kids with respect. They love them, they point them in the right direction. These kids need to hear that there is hope for tomorrow, and that somebody loves them, and that there is value in them as a person.
Yes, sir. Even though I'm not a great baseball coach, or I've never played Major League Baseball, I still have an opportunity locally to invest time and energy in the kids.
For a week, I hope that it gets them out of that element and shows them that their life doesn't have to be determined by their circumstances, that they can still, flourish no matter where they are.
And it's just a different normal for them for a week, and a glimpse of a different reality maybe. And I hope it gives them hope.
The young man who took part in the Run Home Camps was my first CASA child, and it was a very difficult beginning with him. This boy started a school year, and I think it was the second week of school, they found that he had something like 16 bullets that he was carrying with him. He was 9 years old at the time, and so immediately that brought up red flags. He was suspended from school, I think, for a week, and he was only in the 2nd grade, and never returned back to school that school year. The mom took him, they couldn't find him, and it took actually months until they actually tracked him down. And at that point, that's when CYS became involved, and it was shortly after that my involvement as a CASA began. The court ordered that, among other things, he attend a couple camps. This happened right at the end of the school year, so it was the beginning of the summer. And he wanted absolutely nothing to do with the camps. The first time I saw him when he got back, I said, well, how was it? And I expected to hear the worst. And he said, I loved that Run Home Camp. He said, that was so fun. He said, I couldn't believe how much fun it was. And he said, I got the last out of the game. I was playing third base, and he hit it to me, and I got the guy coming into third. He said, I'm going back next year if I can.
They were nonstop talking the entire way home. The one little boy was so happy that he had a glove, and he could not believe that he got a glove. He was so excited.
We got to the Curve game, and just to see their excitement running onto the field with some of the players and getting all these autographs.
We got to see the players, we got to run the bases, they had their names in lights, and they were just so excited about that. And I appreciate so much the offer that we could have our kids go to this camp.
All right, this activity right here is to teach these kids how to properly do a pop-up slide into pretty much any base, but as you can see right now, it's kind of turning into controlled chaos instead. So, but it's a fun time, definitely.
he was a pretty severe case, and I mean, it shows you, like, with the right people around and the right attitudes being expressed to the child, like what they can become, what they can overcome, because he had a lot to overcome, and he's done a great job. I'm so proud of him.